We are back, and the All-Star Game is final. And the star of the show, well, of course, Shohei Ohtani. Starting pitcher, batting leadoff. It's a combination that's only happened never before, ever. Historic night. Folks are ready for this. Now, Monday, he's in home run derby, so that'll tucker you out. He in there had a long night, 28 homers in the first round. And then adding to the fatigue, he had to go to a couple of swing-offs where Juan Soto got the best of him. As for this game, here he is, first man in the box, DHing against Max Scherzer. Look at Max. Little ground out, good play, over it goes. Ohtani, couple of ground balls, 0 for 2, but all smiles, because now he's going to go out and get his revenge on these people. In the bottom of the first, Ohtani on the bump, facing Fernando Tatis Jr., who's got 28 homers, tops in the NL. Good matchup here.
We're in the All-Star Game. I'm swinging for the fences. Give me a fastball.
Ohtani, no, not a fastball. A little slider off speed stuff. That's harmless. Can of corn right there. Tatis, yeah, he wanted it. Just, you see the pink arm sleeve? He wore a pink suit on the red carpet show. He looked fantastic. Next batter to face Ohtani, Max Muncy, leads the NL in on-base percentage. He's not going to be on base here at all. Ground out to second base. Just 2 in a row like that. Next guy up, Nolan Arenado. He plays with the Cardinals now. Of course, longtime Rocky. Standing ovation at Coors Field. He's got 440 ribs over the last 5 seasons. That's most in the bigs. No Ohtani. Oh, easy enough. That one to the left side. He retires the side in order on 14 pitches. 1, 2, 3 inning. In his 13 pre-All-Star starts, that had happened once. And then, of course, he matches it here. Good job by him on the mound.
All right, well, here are all the non-Shohei highlights in the 91st MLB All-Star Game. Vlad Guerrero Jr., oh my, almost takes Max Scherzer's head off right there. Take another look at this one. 111 miles per hour ball off the bat of Guerrero. Here's what Scherzer had to say to Chelsea Janes of the Washington Post. I'm alive. That's the success story. I'm just grateful I still have a blue eye and a brown eye. Happens to 1 in 500 people, by the way. Third inning, AL up 1-0. Guerrero at the plate again. This one, see ya later. 3 father-son combinations have homered at the All-Star Game, by the way. The surnames Guerrero, Griffey, and Bonds.
A lot of Hall of Famers.
Indeed it is. There's that beautiful swing of Guerrero. Fernando Tatis Jr. was mic'd up. Take a listen to his reaction to the home run.
You should admire a little bit more. It's the All-Star Game, boy.
Guerrero shushes Tatis and gives the AL a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th, NL down 4-0. Gregory Soto in the game with a silver glove. Some nice self-expression in the All-Star Game. I love it. JT Realmuto hits one well to right center, and that carries over the wall for a home run. Realmuto is the first Philly to homer in the All-Star Game since Mike Schmidt. NL gets on the board 4-1. Bottom of the 8th, NL down 5-2. Chris Bryant will line one to left off Matt Barnes, but Jared Walsh makes the diving catch. So nice, you'll see it twice. What a play by Walsh. Kevin Cash is fired up seeing that happening. Ryan cannot believe it. AL wins it 5-2. So the most consecutive wins in All-Star Game history goes to the National League from 1972 to 82. And that happened 11 times, but the AL creeping up to that, 3 more to go.
Colorado, home run derby, starter leading off, holding on extra points for the Broncos. Major League Baseball honoring Hank Aaron pregame. Aaron passed away in January. All-Stars Aaron Judge, Freddie Freeman, accompanied his widow Billy.
Still, and me personally, just in awe of his ability to do that. I mean, he came in hyped up on this stage, gets warmed up, and then, I mean, to go take the at-bat, he was sitting in his chair, like, catching his breath. But the way he has handled everything makes it that much more special. Watching him interact with the players and teammates throughout this and handle the media, it's pretty remarkable.
Well, there had never been a Japanese pitcher to be named the winner in the All-Star Game until 2019, and now the last two winning pitchers have been from Japan. Shohei Ohtani and then the Turnpike, Masahiro Tanaka, in 2019. He also threw the fastest pitch of the night, cranked it up there triple digits, 100.2, which I guess is actually 4 digits. But you know what I'm getting at. Carl Ravitch hovering with the Baseball Tonight crew.
SportsCenter on the Road is presented by Rocket Mortgage. Here at Coors Field, the American League wins another one 8 in a row in the All-Star Game, and Vlad Guerrero, a big home run. He and his dad have now homered in the All-Star Game, and he is the MVP. Tim Kirkchin, Eduardo Perez, and I'm Carl Ravitch. Been a very interesting, pretty fascinating All-Star gathering. What stood out to you?
For me, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., I mean, we all wanted to see him in the home run derby, and he said, you know what, guys, I'll do my home run on Tuesday. And not only did he stand there and watch it, he enjoyed it. And while he ran the bases, he had a little conversation with Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy is going to win more than just one. It was an exciting night for him.
And I'm going to remember the home run derby, but specifically Pete Alonso. I've covered every one of these. I've never seen anyone so effortlessly hit home runs. He hit 35 in the first round. He swung 9 straight times and hit home runs, but mostly he enjoyed it. Yes. And he's coming back next year to try to become the first 3-time winner in a row.
Ken Griffey was there to witness it, and he's whispered in Eduardo's ear, I'm coming back as well. Alonso was the clear story that night. And now we pivot ahead to the second half of this baseball season. One of the big stories is going to be the free agents, and a few of them are on the field here between the home run derby and, of course, the game itself. Think about where these guys may end up. Start with a big-time home run hitter. That's Trevor Story. And in fact, all the guys I'm going to name are home run hitters. Chris Bryant and Joey Gallo. It's quite clear the Cubs may move Bryant. He can play all over the place. Story committed to the Derby because he realizes it could be his last in Colorado. And as far as Joey Gallo goes, a lot of teams are looking for offense.
Yeah, they are. And Joey Gallo will be one of the most important guys moving maybe in the second half. You have all these guys, the excitements that we can get from the at-bats. Let's not forget one thing, Carl. The spin rate's going to be down.
Yep.
The hitters, the numbers are going to be up. Keep an eye on Juan Soto as well.
And I'm going to watch Shohei Ohtani. If he has a second half like he had his first half, he's going to hit 60 homers. He's going to push 200 strikeouts. He's going to steal 25 to 30 bases. It's been the most incredible season anyone has ever had, and if he builds on it in the second half, it will be breathtaking beyond words.
It sure would. Trade deadline, the offensive boom we saw at the end of the first half should continue in the second half, and Shohei Ohtani has been the show. Can he continue in the second half? That'll do it from Coors Field and the All-Star Game, where Vladdy Daddy, Big Bad Vladdy, hit a home run that traveled nearly 500 feet. We saw a bunch of those, and that's what the second half portends as well. With Tim Kirkchin and Eduardo Perez, I'm Carl Ravitch.